So, button on the bottom. That's it, so now it's live. So double tap again. There we go, yeah. So, welcome back to the Hull Arena, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is Sunday. It is hockey time again. Kingston Diamonds against the Caledonia Steel Queens in today's D1 matchup. So we have a three-person, I got it right. I didn't go for three-man straight away, got it right. So three-person commentary team today. So me, myself, Ed as normal. We also have Laird from the Caledonia Steel Queens has joined us. And we have Dawn Dickinson from the Diamonds. So, welcome all.
Hello, hi there, Ed. Hi, everyone listening.
Excellent. Safe journey down, Laird, I hope.
Yeah, it was a great drive down. The snow on the hills on the way in was pretty scenic. So I'm looking forward to some great hockey today, too, by the way. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. No, absolute pleasure. It's nice to bring a bit of professionalism to it. Well, we're still trying. I've heard your stuff. It's quite impressive. So, we will give you the honours as the visitors. Do you want to quickly run through your team sheet so we know who's here?
Absolutely, thank you. So the visiting team this evening, the Caledonia Steel Queens, are bringing a lot to the table. So first we have Maggie Agnew, we have Beth Diaz-Schoon on the blue line. We've got Nicola Russell bringing in high effort on the forward position. We have Michelle Davidson out there wearing an A today as well. Got that slap shot from the blue line. Kate Gillies, also called Giles on stream, bringing up a lot of slash and bang in front of the net. We have Jess Bridger, Jess, looking to snap some shots in, coming in from the slot area. Sophie Campbell, blue steel, a dangerous player to watch out for today. We have Katie Trachtenberg, a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. We have Laura Goalies-Bane O'Sullivan as well. Watch your mitts when she's on the ice. We have Bradley Centelli, future owner and operator of Centelli's Gelato. Then we have Caitlin Eastwood on the blue line, as well as Vicky Carson in the center position. Next, we have Isabel Izzy Johnson on the blue line as well. We've got Tate Archibald in net, likely our starter for today. Isa Kenzabekova, do not underestimate this one on the forecheck, that's for sure. Violet Mayer, the Ducky, the prodigal defensewoman. And then last but certainly not least, we have Consuelo Misones-Raba in the net.
So you've brought a strong team, confident for today?
Absolutely, feeling great about the roster.
We had a great game here yesterday. The first two periods were absolutely stunning. And then Diamonds just drifted off in the third, and we sort of paid for it slightly. So fingers crossed we'll be closer today. So for the Kingston Diamonds, number 5, Melissa Veal. 6 is Evie Mae Tinsdale. 16 is Jessica Wooding. 19, Danny Newlove. 20, Elizabeth Saunders. 26, Lois Tomlinson. 36, Grace Cooper. 37 is Nevaeh Allsop. 38, Carla Clark. 53, Zoe Marples. 50, Emily Johnson, who had a fantastic turnout yesterday behind between the pipes. 55 is Caitlin Payton. 56, Isabella Oswin. 65, Kate Taylor. 88, Mia Forbes. And 92 is Kiana Tate. So, Dawn, I've done a couple of the D1 games now. Who's the names we're looking for? Who should people at home be looking for today?
Well, always it's going to be Mia Forbes. She's awesome with the pucks, handles through everybody, skates through the whole team just like butter. But we've got a strong performing team there. You know, we've got Lizzie Saunders, GB experienced player. We've also got the people that have been there for quite some time, just make sure everything goes right, such as Danny Newlove and Lois Tomlinson, who is always there supporting. What I'm genuinely concerned about is Beth Schoon and Sophie Campbell, both ex-Diamonds. They know how we play, and they both play really hard.
Yeah, I think there's certainly a little bit of an advantage to knowing the ways. So hopefully that doesn't work too hard against us. But we are getting ready for hockey time. So the first period up and coming. So Laird joining us, I say, from the Steel Queens. He's got an awful lot more experience in calling the game itself. So we'll hand over to you to kick off.
We have a draw won by Trachtenberg, but that is going to get poked forward by Schoon as well. Trachtenberg can't quite cool cue that in, but that's a dump and chase out of Russell down into the corner. That looks like Cooper picking it up behind the net, wheels it around. Forecheck does not manage to cut this off, but it's picked off by Trachtenberg, high in the eagle position. Out over to the Queens D. They look for the hinge play on the regroup. Nice. Chipped up to Trachtenberg, down along the boards. Good delay. Looks for the centering pass. Rings it around down below the boards. Picked off by Russell behind the net. This forecheck is smothering from the Queens today. They are not letting them out of this zone. Good position. Picked up by the Diamonds. Oh, the reverse is picked off by Giles behind the net. Good, strong forecheck trying to stop this as that finds its way into Davidson's feet. However, the Diamonds try to pick it off. Davidson goes down hard into the boards there. Trips over a banana peel in the corner. That'll be Trachtenberg clearing it forward. That's, Agnew can't quite get her hands on it. Icing is waved off. She wins the puck. Big shot from Blue Steel. Big save from the Tendy. Battling behind the net is Agnew. Centering pass. Oh, big shot goes wide. Blue Steel fires again. High! Off the crossbar and in.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. Really, really attacking play from Steel Prince from the off. And I think there's almost a little bit of shock and awe there, just trying to desperately get out of that defensive zone. And we really were sort of struggling to do that. Hopefully the nerves will settle quickly. But that was pretty quick going.
A strong showing from the Queens right away. They get out there and they score early. The Diamonds will be looking for the return play here. Got to get that momentum back. They're going to want to score soon. Otherwise, this game could turn early. We have a battle down in the corner. That's Laura O'Sullivan picking the pocket in the corner. Ken Zabekova with the centering pass. Can't quite find Bridger, but Johnston picks it up on the blue line. Fires it into the slot, but it does get picked off. This looks like Oswin pushing down into the corner here. Johnston down low in the corner with some space. Slams on the brakes, tries to clear it out, but a good forecheck from the Diamonds is breaking up this breakout. Picked off by O'Sullivan, does manage to clear it. We got a battle in the corner. The Diamonds dumped it back down to the Queens defense in the corner. Johnston looking to pick this up. Good wheel play behind the net, looking for Ken Zabekova on the breakout, who chips it forward. A little out of reach of the center support, but Russell on the forecheck will put pressure on the Diamonds. Neutral zone kickoff by Bridger. Oh, but Tate just jams this puck through. That's a trip. But the fans call it a trip. The ref does not play on.
It's certainly accidental, but it did look like she caught a skate there.
But we play on. The Diamonds with the breakout starting behind their net. Little bit of center support here, but the D chooses to skate forward. Misfires on the pass just by a little bit. Finds the linesman's shoes, though. And that'll get dumped into the corner with Diaz-Schoon picking it up behind the net, ringing it around, I imagine. This is going to get picked off by a good positioning there, though. Centering pass through the paint. No one at the net, though, for the Diamonds to capitalize on that great pass. Schoon looks for Russell. Does manage to try and tip it out. A pinch by the Diamonds D. Keeps it in the zone just barely. On the back end is Russell trying to force this out. Peyton digging for it as well. Pops loose. And this is going to be Trachtenberg off to the races, driving wide. Giles driving the net with Trachtenberg going through here, looking for the centering pass, but a good little shove there from the Diamonds D is going to deny the backhand behind the net. Oh, chipped forward, tries to get it over the net. Cheeky play there. Battle for positioning, finds Peyton tripping on the banana peel in the net. Oh, centering pass to Russell, fires it on.
That's a great pass save. Great pass save.
Excellent save. Oh, kept in by Diaz-Schoon. This will be Peyton battling Giles. We got Queens on the change here. Just a delay here from Giles. Centering pass, Blue Steel, fires it in. Just goes wide. Another shot from the slot. Big save from the Tendy. Scoops it, and that'll be the second goal for Campbell.
Yeah, that was fantastic. You have to feel for Emily Johnson in the net there. That was 3 very, very solid saves in very quick succession. And unfortunately, just unable to clear that from the Diamonds. So absolutely. I don't think you need many chances like that. You're always going to take one of them eventually. So second goal for Campbell. You've got to be very pleased with how that started.
Blue Steel cleaning up another rebound in the blue paint. For sure, something to be happy about. A lot of pressure on that face-off there, but it does look like the Queens managed to dump it in. The Queens capitalizing on the rebound so far. You know, the first save from the Diamonds goalie, always something you can count on, but it does seem like the Queens crashing the net area is starting to pay off.
Yeah, they do seem to be chasing it in very, very well. They're chasing in hard as well, which the Diamonds seem to be struggling to cover. So, fingers crossed.
Ooh, big shot. Does go wide, though. The Diamonds with some ozone time here. That's going to get chopped up by Davidson, who finds Blue Steel. We got a one-on-one. Campbell driving wide with some speed, just pushing to the net. Tries the backhand, looking for the rebound. It's cleared to the corner by the Diamonds. And this is going to be the Diamonds looking for their breakout. Davidson keeps it in, dumps it back down into the corner as the Diamonds look to pick this up. Oh, we got a queen down. That's Carson from her ankles trying to shovel it into the net.
So I've been watching over to Tim Heeland, who's not actually on the bench today because he's serving a game match, whatever, ban. And he's drastically taking notes, and hopefully he's going to have some information for the guys during the period break that might change things around.
Yeah, it's a little interesting. I mean, to see the Diamonds sort of taking their time behind the net but still being crashed through. He's a worry. It's the Steel Queens really are bringing this. They've got the taste of blood now, and they are really, really pushing. So
I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, there's blood in the water. The Queens are hungry, and they're firing another one on. Almost trickles in, but goes wide there. The Diamonds looking to settle here. I think that'll be really important for them to just take a breath, find their feet, and get the puck going the other way. This is a one-on-one going the other way. Stick from Santelli denies the shot, but the Diamonds are in the zone.
Yeah, Elizabeth Saunders and Mia Forbes joining forces there and getting in, trying to find some space. But again, look how quickly the Steel Queens are back there and covering.
This will be Kenza Bekova on the breakout. A good forecheck there, though, from the Diamonds. Denies the breakout pass and catches this on the neutral zone. That looks like number 55. Is that Taylor with the wrist shot? Just goes wide.
So Forbes just behind the goal there, still holding on.
Thank you.
No problem. And as you say, that's the first time we've had a good chance at goal, and hopefully that might just be enough to give us a little bit of a taste that the Steel Queens can be broken down slightly.
Yeah, absolutely. The Steel Queens not immortal, though they might be feeling it after the 2-goal lead. But the Diamonds clearly not giving up, and they're trying to answer back here.
They play a different style to what we're used to playing against, because they always collapse in front of your net, and they're really on to actually kill that goalie. And we've been victims to that too many times from the Steel Queens. So hopefully we're going to get a grip and get some shots on there and not fall for that different style of play we're not used to.
No, it feels like we need a slightly more defensive, just get back there and try and protect Emily in the net.
Protecting the net and cleaning up the rebounds, definitely a key to success here. The Queens absolutely love their juicy rebounds. Russell down low behind the net, centering pass finds the pad. This will be Giles with another centering pass, hits the outside of the net. A little bit of battling for position here. Another pass into the blue paint. Trachtenberg goes down.
That's a trip in.
Schoon calls a trip. The official does not.
She did try to play the puck. The puck was there. It was, I think, a chipping call might be a little harsh.
I agree.
But at the same time, you can see how it would. You could see how it looks that way. I think it's one of those trying to play the puck at the feet when it is that tight.
And very technically, if it's stick on puck and then a trip, it's not a penalty. If you hit the puck, it shouldn't be called a penalty. And I think the official had the right call there as well.
They had the right view. Yeah. Again, Diamonds struggling to get that clear.
Giles with the shot in front of the net. Couldn't quite get the mustard she wanted on that shot as the Diamonds look to break out here. Trachtenberg in a very good position, denying the breakout pass. And this goes right back down into the corner. Centering pass. Oh, the backhand from Giles in front of the net.
That was absolutely beautiful. Wow. They're, we always said we had a bit of a drinking game based around how many times I say the word confidence.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's going to be a long day for it. You can see the confidence in the Steel Queens now, and there's a little bit of what could almost be panic in the Diamonds trying to get that trying to shore up that defense. And when they are crashing through like that, it's very, very hard to stop.
Yeah, I agree. I think that you're noticing like a bit of like shakiness in the play. And this is where your bench needs to come in, your leadership, your C's, your A's, your coach, to settle your players, before they get back out on the ice. Let them know that there's still 40, 52 minutes worth of hockey to play, and that's a lot of goals that could come back. So you're not out.
Score 3 goals in 7 minutes circling the diamonds. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, there's certainly no way we're out of this.
Campbell
But-
winning the foot race here, hunting her hat trick. We're on hat trick watch for Blue Steel as she battles along the boards to pick this puck up, dumps it down, unfortunately into the waiting hands of Tate, who looks to break this out. Davidson on the stick check, battling into the corner. Good bit of positioning there, manages to poke it away.
So Forbes trying to bring that around, looking for some space. Shot slightly high and to the right. But again, Diamond's just getting a taste of getting a shot on the towards the net at least.
Yeah.
Which, but I have a sneaky suspicion it might be we've got to be very, very careful looking for the counter. And Steel Queens have been very, very strong so far.
Ooh,
nice
big
little
save from
backhand shot, but a
Archibald.
good save. Legs straight down, pads flat very, very quickly, and certainly dealt with very easily.
The Diamonds finding some offensive time here. Queens getting a little bit trapped in their zone. This gets into a great shooting position. They play it back, dump it back down into the corner. Diamonds starting a bit of a cycle here on the Steel Queens for the first time in this game. Centering pass picked off by Davidson. Read that play like a book. A little bit of a shot pass down towards the net from the blue line as both Queens battle this puck carry to try to take it away. Davidson with that long reach picks the pocket from half a mile out. Campbell finds the puck in her feet, and this will be her off to the races. Carson driving the center. We got the Queens on a change. Carson 3-on-0 fires it into the shin pads of the Diamonds D. Good forecheck though there. Carson doesn't give up, looks for the change.
That just goes to show Campbell out at the back. Literally, hits a skate, perfect bounce.
Yeah.
Couldn't have fallen better for her. And again, straight away, that counter so quick, so dangerous. It needs to be. Diamonds need to be very, very aware and very cautious.
Oh yeah, there's no such thing as a bad pass to a good player, and that was just Campbell showing that. It wound up in her feet, but she played it anyways as if it was a tape to tape.
Yeah, absolutely perfect from a skate to the board and then collected it. And as you say, away they went.
Diamonds looking to break this out, but denied on the blue line there. Steel Queens on the forecheck. Kenza Bekova winning this corner battle, and O'Sullivan getting in there to help out her teammate. The 3-on-2 battle as this gets dumped down into the corner here. Diamonds look to regroup a little bit. Got some breathing room from the Steel Queens forecheck there, though, and this is going to have Oswin a bit sprung, but Santelli is back to collect this puck. Good turn away. No center support there, though. Bridger way high, so this gets picked off by the Diamonds. Steel Queens caught with a positional mistake, so this is getting some good ozone time for the Diamonds.
So it looks like we're trying to get set, trying to find players into the right place, using the boards and moving it around the back to try and find a shooting opportunity. A little bit of a fall there, which is unfortunate, but hopefully with a bit of a turn. And again, straight away that defense swarms back.
Yeah.
And they've worked it, got it straight out again. So, but Diamonds coming straight back at it.
Diamonds gain the zone. Cooper with some stick handling skates right through a few players here, circling around on the change though. Nice drop behind the net. Steel Queens maybe lacking a bit of aggression. Ooh, centering pass get picked off by Trachtenberg. Picked up, looking for the wraparound. Centering pass just out of reach there. Kept in by the Diamonds. Fires it into the slot. Santelli there, ready for the breakout. Shoots it a little far. This might be icing.
Yeah, that's the first icing call of the day, and let's face it, we are 11 and a half minutes in nearly for a first icing call. These girls have got it under control. There's some great play. No one's making too many errant passes.
I think that is a sign, though, that the Diamonds are starting to build a bit more pressure than the Queens had to face earlier on in the first half of this first period. Oh, big shot. Oh, we have no goal there as the play was blown dead before the shot.
You see, there's a wonderful difference between the women's and the men's game, where if that was the men's game, they would be fighting now.
They would, yeah.
Men do not take well to that kind of thing.
Yeah. Respecting the way the game is played here from both teams already.
Absolutely.
So,
You've got to love that.
Yes,
There is something joyous about watching the women's game.
They've got the discipline. This is Santelli with some speed behind the net. Kind of bobbles it a little bit, but does manage to break Trachtenberg, who is going to be the first one to the puck here. Oh, she overskates it, though. makes a good thing out of an oopsie there, finds Russell behind the net, looking for the slot pass, gets picked off by the Diamonds, though, who are ready for it. Kept in by Izzy, I think. Easy save.
Yeah, easy save, but now stopped. Let's see if we can sort of get some, get a little bit of calm.
Yeah.
It always used to intrigue me how often the women's game they freeze the puck, versus the men's playing it around the back.
But you need that.
But you need the break.
You
Yeah.
can change the line. She might not be happy with that line. It's controlling the game. All best goalies do it.
And to be honest, now I've got used to seeing it more regularly. It makes an awful lot more sense.
This is a foot race, could turn into an opportunity. Centering pass over to number 6 there for the Diamonds. Battling down low. This is Trachtenberg scooping it up. She starts to gain some speed. Trachtenberg breaks into the zone. The 200-foot skate, but it does get taken away just as they head down low. And this will be the Diamonds going the other way. Good stick check from Trachtenberg. Pushes that off. We got the Queens on a change here. Giles on the forecheck. And this will be Schoon looking to pick this up down low. Stretch pass. Tries to find Agnew. And we'll have an icing call here. Agnew calling for the interference there. The officials disagree.
I think she may have. It was close.
Yeah.
It was definitely close.
I looked at that and thought that's a potential interference there.
You are entitled to the ice you're standing in, and the officials felt the same way, so
Yeah,
we'll go back to
absolutely.
the other side.
I think what's interesting is how many times the Diamonds tried to clear the zone in that last sort of play, and how many times the pass was intercepted or it was just not quite there. So again, I think that then brings on some of the panic to try and
Again.
stopped again.
We're
Played with a
redoing
skate
the
from the,
face-off.
was that played from the skate from the face-off, I think, by the look of the
I'm
gesticulation?
not sure. I think that was what they signed. I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
No, I didn't see it.
myself.
I just saw the
Yeah.
sign.
All right, we have another face-off cleared down into the corner. That'll get picked up by Davidson. Nice behind the net over. Gets picked off by the Diamond. Centering pass up into the slot. Agnew is going to clear this out, and this is going to be Campbell on hat trick watch here. Picks it up on her backhand. Nice delay. Curls. Centering pass finds Agnew on the backhand as well. But this will be the Diamonds picking it off in a 2-on-2 the other way. Good back check, though, from Campbell. Is going to drive her a bit wide here. Davidson denies the centering pass. They go into a board battle on the corner. A little bit trapped there, and that'll be Campbell trying to get away. But Cooper, I believe that is,
Yeah.
for the Diamonds, picks it off. Oh, bit of a giveaway, though. Carson will be the recipient of that pass. Takes the shot from downtown. Easy blocker save, though.
Yeah, perfect save. Borderline offside there, I thought. Now that's gone through straight away. That's Saunders chasing. She's got to it first. Forbes coming to the middle. Now going around the back of the net, looking for that centered pass. We might see something
for it.
here.
Big toe save through traffic.
Fantastic save. Should have seen that late.
Yeah. Sullivan
and now-
tries to clear it. Davidson swatting it up to Ken Zabekova, who looks to chip it out of the zone. Does manage to get it out past the blue line as the Queens go on a change here with a regroup on the Diamonds, who let it go a little bit. Forbes tries to tip it forward to Tate. Tate drives the zone. Oh, that'll be Nair just denying that break-in. O'Sullivan on the chase here. Centering pass. 3-on-2 on the rush. Cuts across just out of reach of Forbes. Trachtenberg can't get it away. Forbes hunting it behind the net. Santelli again picked off. Okay, no, this is going to be Izzy putting it forward to O'Sullivan. Johnston tried to clear this, couldn't quite get it out. Oh, big centering pass, but a great stickler from Ken Zabekova denies the shot, which would have been into a wide open net. Wooding with the nice D-to-D play there, though. A little bit of a miss. Fires Bridgers chasing down this forecheck. Jams it through in the neutral zone. A couple misfires from the Diamonds as they just swat it forward to the Steel Queens.
It does feel with some of these passes that it is a question of, there's almost a desperation to get it forward and almost a little bit of panic, knowing how quickly the Steel Queens can come back at them. There's been a couple of passes just ever so slightly soft, and if they'd been just that little fraction harder, we'd have been away. But
Yeah, great read. Great read.
they're certainly getting, they're certainly starting to see a little bit more of your offensive zone, and I think that's certainly going to help going to help bring a bit of confidence into it, and that's confidence and a drink.
Absolutely. If you want to score, you got to have the puck in the right zone. As Trachtenberg shows with a big slap shot, fires it high and wide. That board might have a hole in it after that. This is going to be Dia Schoon pinching in, finds herself in the slot, forehand, backhand, forehand. Can't get it in. A big save.
That's a little. It's either paddle or
I
skate
think that
save.
was the paddle.
Yeah, and it was nicely done.
Oh yeah.
Schoon was coming across. She had time, and again, she's got a lot of class and really didn't. Yeah, she didn't rush it. She knew what she was doing. So
She had time and she made space.
That was she forced a very solid save there.
All right, save put into the corner. Cope on the breakout here. Eastwood picks that off on the pinch from the blue line. Great play. And that's, just out of reach of Trachtenberg as the Diamonds look for the breakout here. Great center support. Unfortunately, gives it away to Eastwood. And that's going to be the dump and change for the Steel Queens.
So again, there's just been 2 or 3 passes, and again, that pass there, the second pass was just forward and not quite aimed at anybody.
Carson's driving wide here with some space. Big slap shot. That was a great save with no rebound.
Thankfully, Emily was on it, but it was a really poor line change by the Diamonds, unfortunately, which you don't see many of them, but hopefully they won't do that again.
No, I think again, this shock and awe hasn't finished from the Steel Queens yet. And I think every time the Diamonds get a little bit of forward momentum, there's this sort of, the back check comes very, very hard from Steel Queens. And I think that's unnerving some people, to say the very least.
I know the last big shot from the blue line. It's loose. We got a battle in front of the net. The puck squirts out, and we're going to go the other way in a 3-on-2. This is the Diamonds' bread and butter, 3-on-2 on the rush, and this is how they won the last game versus the Steel Queens. Centering pass.
Surely,
Finds
that's
the
fantastic.
slot.
Kiana taking it on that far-hand side, near side compared to us, brought it round, and again, draw the defence out. 2 opportunities in the middle there. And I'm guessing that must have been Mia, I presume, was that?
Yeah, it did be Mia, as I said, she skates.
She's changed the stick from yesterday. So I was looking for the orange stick from yesterday, but no, Mia in exactly the right place. And again, that may hopefully give us a little bit of momentum. I mean, obviously you're hoping otherwise, but let's see if that gives the Diamonds a bit more forward momentum now.
Kiana was the one that set that one up, and I just seen the celebration in the box there, and it was well worth and well deserved. So great job by Kiana setting that up.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the kind of play that the Diamonds have been looking for all night. Their neutral zone 3-on-2 rush was lethal in this last matchup, and it was a bit serendipitous that it turned into a goal to really illustrate that point for them at this point. The Steel Queen's going to feel that one. It's what they've been trying to shut down all night.
And let's be honest, it's an important time because with just under 3 minutes left of the first, I think if the Diamonds were going back to the changing rooms, with nothing on the board, it's a very different feeling.
Yeah, you couldn't be more right on that one as Bridger dumps this in. The Steel Queens going to be looking to answer back here and make a statement about how they want this game to go. But the Diamonds get their foot back in the door at the end of this first period here with just 2.5 minutes left. This is going to be another 3-on-2 rush here. A little bit lax on the back check for the Steel Queens this time again. Big centering pass, finding that seam opening. Steel Queens breaking down a bit on this one as it goes around. They're hunting another goal here. Are the Diamonds drop back behind the net, but this will get picked off. Run around the boards to Kenza Bekova on the breakout. Pushes it through, and this is going to be Kenza Bekova pushing it into the zone. Stick lifted, but Bridger fires it on. And that's going to get picked off by the Diamonds. I held my breath there for a moment. It almost turned into a 4-1 game. And this will be Johnson looking for the breakout pass. Oh, no winger there, though, on the breakout. A little bit of a no look on that one.
Yeah, Lois Tomlinson was there nicely just to prevent it from leaving the zone. So great job there, Lois.
Yeah, great positioning and read to take the breakout spot from the other team.
No, that last forward attacking play from the Steel Queens just goes to show how quick their turnaround is and how quickly they managed to rush that net.
Mm-hmm. Once the Queens get set up and into the offensive zone, they will crash the net, and even a weak shot can turn into a goal just from the way that they hunt those rebounds. Strong forecheck and effort there out of Russell. She is putting pressure on and trying to take this away. Giveaway to Trachtenberg. tries to center the pass, but couldn't find Giles near the net. And that's the Steel Queen's forecheck just going to work. Oh, nice footwork from Schoon, who is again driving the net here, looking for a second goal. Centering pass, finds Russell. Oh, good stick lift there, though, from, I want to
So if
say...
they can get it forward, Saunders was stood, and they just couldn't quite get it there. And that's summing up for me the Diamonds game at the moment. It's very, very unlucky. The people are in the right place. It's just getting those passes to them.
I think it was Katie Payton that did the stick lift.
Peyton, yeah, that was a very key moment for her team. Oh, looking like a 2-on-1 here. Oh, fires it top shelf with 26 seconds left. Archibald caught a little deep in the net.
She's gone glove side, which is always the dangerous one to go for. Yep. She's gone glove side. It's roofed into the net. Absolutely fantastic. And what, in fairness, an amazing turn of the tide in the last few minutes. But interestingly, the Steel Queens haven't lifted the pressure at all. They're still absolutely hard charging. But somehow the Diamonds are sort of holding fast and managing to get these breaks, and that is where we seem to be the most dangerous.
Steel Queens, I think, taking the foot off the gas on the back check a little. Definitely in the forecheck in the offensive zone, they're still very smothering. But I think coming through the neutral zone back into their defensive end, there was some like standing straight legs, not moving their feet, and the Diamonds will capitalize on that. They're a good hockey team.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, with 15 seconds to go of the first, it's taken a very, very big turn.
Dying seconds of this period.
And that's all she wrote for the first. And I mean, what an interesting concept. You see, a few minutes ago we were talking about how if the Diamonds could get a goal before the break, and suddenly there's only one in it. And I think they'll be a lot happier coming off than they could have been a few minutes ago. It's both teams with very, very different styles of playing, and I think that's causing problems for both, if you see what I mean. I think it's they're trying to get used to each other's style, and that's makes it very interesting for us, put it that way.
Yeah. Like I think the mismatch too is like each other's strong and weak points. Where like the Steel Queens are weakest in the neutral zone, in my opinion. Where the Diamonds are strongest in the neutral zone on their rush, and then conversely, I feel like the Steel Queens are strongest in their like defensive end, and then the Diamonds aren't aren't finding the cycling that they were getting in other games. Maybe not their weakest point, but like these different mismatches are causing some like really interesting turns of events where like they look like different teams when they have the pucks in different areas.
Yeah, what I found really interesting was the in our defensive zone, your forwards really are doing everything they can to keep it in there.
Yeah.
And they're doing a very, very good job of it. Really, really frustrating the Diamonds in places. And I think the problem is that frustration then leads to some of the slightly weaker passing. They see it. They're maybe doing things a little bit too quickly. But that seems to have calmed a little bit in the last few minutes of that sort of first period. So it'll be very interesting to see who gives the sort of slightly better talk in the break. Who comes out. I have a sneaky suspicion we're going to see the Steel Queens do exactly what they did at the start of the first and come out all guns blazing. But
possibly. I mean, I've seen Tim go across there to, hand over his notes and comments, and Emily's, walking back there. She shouldn't be sad with herself because she's done a cracking job. She's, kept them in it. What we're not used to is that crashing the net with, multiple players coming in close to the crease. We're not used to that at all. We like to use the full width of the ice. We like the nice long passes and the big plays. So when it all collapses, that's not our game. So hopefully we can spot that and defend against it, get it out of the zone, and let it be a foot race to, get some shots on that Steel Queen's net.
Well, we can but hope. We've got about sort of 3 minutes before the start of the second, so we'll go and get an iron brew and a deep fried Mars bar, and we will be back in a few secs.
Sounds perfect. Is that on? All right, we've got a puck drop, and that's going to be battled for by Russell. We got the UK line out here early on for the Steel Queens. That's Fortek working hard as usual. Almost picked off by Trachtenberg.
I'm not sure how many more times the referee could have shouted offside with his arm in the air and screaming, but we'll take it. It's quite handy. It gets us where we want to be.
We're going to go all the way to the other end. It can get pretty hard to hear out there on the ice with everybody shouting. But, rules are the rules, so we go the other way. Steel Queens looking to win this defensive zone draw here. We've got a left shot and a right shot in the dot, so that's always a tough face-off to win, but the Steel Queens looking like they're going to get away with this. No, that's going to get... Oh. Yep. All right, Schoon looking to start the breakout. That's going to get picked off by Tate. Drop down behind the net, centering pass here. Backhanded by Giles out into the neutral zone. Forbes with the backhand dump in here is going to find Eastwood. Puts it forward to Giles. Battle in the neutral zone. Eastwood's pinch, not quite getting it away from Saunders. And this is going to be Trachtenberg picking it up down below behind the net with some speed. She's going to get a lot of momentum from this if she gets that space to start this freight train. Drives through the neutral zone, passes it forward to Russell, who can't get the centering pass off. That will get picked up and chipped forward. Davidson off the bench here, though, looking to pass this through to Trachtenberg. Picked off by number 65 as the Diamonds dump it into the corner for the chase. Davidson behind the net with some position, picks that away. Trachtenberg there to help out. Good job from the center to get below the goal line and help their D as Giles looks to start the breakout. Trachtenberg's going to fire this the length of the ice, and that's going to be not icing.
Yeah, I think they've brushed that off. I'm not sure where from.
Oh, Davidson on the pinch here, drives through, centering pass. That had to be saved. The spinorama backhand, another rebound shot.
Fantastic pad save just away there. That was coming straight back at us.
Another
that was the
shot.
iron.
Yeah. Steel Queens really hunting for one here hard at the start of this second period. Keep in there by Mayer. He's going to turn this around. This is Carson driving towards the net. Good stick lift from behind, though. He's going to deny the shot, but she fires it. That'll be a stop.
Covered up by Johnson. It's funny. When I was just waiting for a break to say that the Diamonds had come out quite hard and really did look as if we were taking the initiative. And then by the time we've got to the break, it's changed completely. And then the Steel Queens are straight back at it and really, really pushing. So, let's face it, I say this every week when we do these commentaries, and hopefully there are people watching. But come and see this stuff. You know, this hockey is really, really good to watch. It's very, very attacking. It's great fun. And let's face it, the games are free, so you know where to come.
Absolutely. There's no reason not to come out and enjoy this hockey. It's played at a high level. The energy is there, and it's exciting the whole time. These aren't blowout games. We're at a 2-3 here. As Santelli, this is a fire one from the blue line. Great block there, though. And this is going to be the Diamonds.
There's the Osmond coming across.
Osmond going down hard. Looking like we're going to get our first penalty.
We're going to call that a chipping. I think she came across. I'm not sure what stage again that becomes tripping. You've got two people slightly differing in size, and so I think she's putting pressure on.
Yep.
And that to me was almost more of a lost edge than a trip, in fairness.
And that'll be Santelli going to the sin bin for that tripping. I think it might have been holding. I didn't quite catch the ref on that one, but needless to say, the Steel Queens will be tested against this Diamond special teams as the whistle is blown.
We've been pulled up for some reason. Not quite sure why, but we're looking for a restart.
Another drop that's going to get dumped in by the Diamonds down into Gretzky's office. Whips the puck, looks for the centering pass, stick lift. That's going to go high and wide, get picked off by Eastwood, who rins that puck out. Cooper dumps it in for her teammate. This is going to be a battle along the boards from Eastwood. Nice cross-ice pass. Can't quite find her teammate, though. Setting up for the shot. Steel Queens chasing this puck down. Is Carson going to win the race for it? She does. She comes away with it. This is Carson forgetting she's on the PK, decides it's her power play. We've got a quick swap there from the Steel Queens. Diamonds with a shot on net. Big save from Archibald. Dumped behind the net here. Centering pass. Cooper has it up high. Fires it into some shin pads, and that's going to go the length of the ice with Agnew clearing that out. Steel Queens going to look to change their skaters. Half of the penalty done now. This is Bridger on the forecheck. Oh, misfire. Trachtenberg 1-0 against the Tendy with the pump fake. Oh, the stick save.
Was a fantastic stick save. What a fantastic paddle save. I really did think we were in trouble there.
Woo. That paddle has been lethal from Johnson this game. That's 2 of those pokes taking what could have been goals away.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was. If you're a betting man, you'd certainly, you certainly wouldn't sort of bet on that. It was a great save, right at a very, very important moment for me.
I thought Trachtenberg had that with the pump fake. Oh, the big save again. Who is on the power play? It certainly should be the Steel Queens the way they're looking right now. Davidson tries to get the poke check at the line, denies the cross-ice pass, backhand up to the line here, blocked by Bridger. Great defensive effort from the Steel Queens so far. Trachtenberg trying to get another breakaway as we go back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Newlove dropping it to her line mate. Up top to the blue line, big shot. Fires it on into traffic. Rebounds, not covered. Ooh, dangerous clear. No look behind you.
Look how quickly and look how organized the Steel Queens were at the back there. All of them absolutely piling back to make sure.
Big shot. Newlove tries to put it
just
on.
Bubbles and covered.
Woo. I think someone got a stick in the way of what could have been quite a shot.
Agreed. Yeah, absolutely. I think there were 1 or 2 moments there that you'd have thought we'd have seen a forced save, but sticks got in the way. And again, it just goes to show Steel Queens crashing the net at one end, and then absolutely standing firm at the other.
Absolutely, and it will be their key to success here in trying to defend this 3-2 lead as we've got the Queens going the other way. Agnew looking to find Blue Steel here, who is still on hat trick watch. Maybe the delay, patented delay, centering pass, picked off by the Diamonds who read that play, and almost a break. But Eastwood with some wheels there manages to get the slow to get up is Eastwood. Agnew looking for the breakout stretch pass just out of reach of Carson. As that goes the length of the ice, we're going to have icing waved off, though. Puck finds itself in the corner here. And that's going to be Campbell picking this off, looking for the centering pass. Oh, she just loses it behind the net, though. A good battle, 2-on-1 from the Diamonds, looking to clear it. This might be Santelli. No.
Oh, that's a little
this is going to be a tough one. Oh, good stick there out of Johnson. She's fighting for it. Got a stick between the feet right now. Agnew tries to clear it. Big shot, big save. Rebound. Slapped away by Carson. Agnew again with a good stick. Good job not just whipping that off to Alisop on the blue line, too. Discipline, important. Hinge play out of the Diamonds. We're going to have the red line and in. Good puck protection. Good support from the center there. Oh, but Trachtenberg can't quite get it, but that is a mature play there from Santelli to scoop that up and start a break-in of her own. Offensively minded D here. Nice little spinorama. Delay. Buy some time for the change and the Queens to get in there.
What I'm seeing right now, though, is the Diamonds have started to take control for the whole situation. We're seeing little sparks from the Steel Queens, but I think the Diamonds have had a really good conversation in the period break, and they're going to make something of this.
Pass to Giles, big shot, just wide of the net. Just going to ring round to Russell. Tapped up to Davidson, fires it on from downtown into Giles. Shin pad couldn't get the shot off, though, well defended by the Diamonds. Steel Queens hard on the forecheck again, like we talked about all night, chasing that puck with intent. Davidson with the stick check at the blue line. Can't quite get on there, but Trachtenberg is back to cover. Picked off behind the net by Trachtenberg, who rings it around. Oh, an unlucky bounce has the Diamonds up in the slot. Back in, tipped wide by Trachtenberg. Centering pass denied, and that's going to be scooped out and dumped out. Steel Queens get a breath of air here as the Diamonds go D to D. Misfire on the D to D, so Giles is going to pick up this pass. Centering pass into the blue paint. Just wide. Davidson can't quite keep this in, so she will reclaim it. Tries to shoot it past, but can't quite get it past the Diamonds here. Oh, nice stick check, denies that. Davidson clears the puck.
Oh, we're off to the races here.
Bekova winning the foot race. She's going for it. Steel Queens on the change. Bridger in on support, but it's picked off by the Diamonds who ring it around the other side.
I think one of the interesting things we were saying about passes being a little errant from the Diamonds earlier was a little bit more, you can see it's a little bit more calm, people taking a bit more time, and there's a shot on target, forces a pad save, starting to get a little bit of momentum going, and again, that confidence to make passes and not panic.
Absolutely, they have been connecting more of their pass, getting that tape to tape, taking the extra second to know that, yeah, this person's coming, but you have to be calm, you gotta look, you gotta pass. You know, look, then pass. Don't pass, then look. But nice keep in there from the Diamonds, but that does get denied as we go the other way.
So what I'm seeing so far is I feel as though the Diamonds are stronger skaters, but the Steel Queens have got their stick handling and passing, you know, down to a T. So maybe it's a lesson learned there. Great skating, but let's practice more passing than shooting.
Yeah, agreed, and I think it's starting to come together a little more. But again, it's the errant passes that are costing us because that stick handling seems to work against us so easily and so quickly. And again, the speed of the skating seems to be still high from the Diamonds.
Yep.
But again, it's just that handling, keeping hold of the puck in the right place, and again, getting it into that offensive zone and keeping it there.
I think that's also why the Diamonds have such a lethal neutral zone rush, is that skating speed. They have the wheels, they can get there. The Steel Queens, like I would agree, like maybe not the top speed is the same, but if you're skating to the wrong position, you get to the wrong place fast. So sometimes just having a bit of time to think about where you're going also makes the difference in positional play coming up clutch here for some players.
That was just a friendly nudge. They used to play together on the same team. I won't worry about that.
I know. I was thinking more of the pass. We had, there was a line change. We had the puck behind the net, and then it's gone up that right hand side to nobody, and instantly we were almost on the back foot again.
Oh, this is Campbell on the hat trick watch again, and that'll be. Is that a penalty shot?
No,
or is it a tripping?
It's gonna go tripping, you'd think.
He's going to think about it. He's giving.
It's a penalty shot.
It's a penalty shot.
Oh, this is a nail biter. The hat trick.
I think there is a point where I always found it bizarre when you watch games and people, they know what they're doing when they bring them down. I don't think that was deliberate, in fairness. I think she was desperately reaching for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
but there is a point where there's a chance you can save this.
Let's talk about Emily. Emily's done this numerous times. She faces more shots than what Sophie takes, but Sophie is lethal. She is such a great skater and goal scorer, but Emily, I've got every confidence in her. She's an outstanding netminder, and she's got this. She's going to do it.
And there we go, called perfectly by Dawn. There is something, I do find the penalty shot thing quite interesting in the fact that penalty shots in hockey are not easy.
Yeah.
They're really not easy
Very
at all.
hard.
And sometimes I think if you were given the option of a 2-minute power play versus a penalty shot, in all fairness, I think I'd take the power play.
It's really hard to say. Like I think it depends on the level. Like the highest level, they'll take the penalty shot every time. It is weighted in favor of the shooter. But whenever you're like this level and maybe like they're not used to taking that kind of one-on-one, you do have more production on the power play. So I think it really depends. You have to know your team and know the goalie you're facing.
Yeah, I've always found it a little strange.
That's a pickup. It's making something out of nothing. That dumps down into the corner. But as you were saying,
I thought she was looking for revenge there. I thought that was going to be... No, I just do find it interesting. Saunders pushing through, and again, just getting into that back, but that's going to be cleared. Yeah, it's held up against the wall. Is that Mia? Yeah.
that's Alisop dropping it down to her line mate there, though. Campbell trying to clear it out, but Alisop keeps it in. Actually, it goes off of Agnew's skate, and this is going to be picked up from the Steel Queens. Misfire on the pass here, and that is going to be the Diamonds collecting this puck.
And again, a misfire going the other way.
A little bit of D to D, but the wrong D. All right, and that's Carson digging this puck into the zone, or trying her best to do it. Santelli with a good stick strips that away along the red line. New Love denied on the entry here, battling with her line mate there. And that's going to be Johnston, who fans on it a couple times. Oh, that's stripped away from Schoon, and we'll have a trip in front of the net.
So this will be quite interesting. So on this occasion, it's going to go 2 minutes into the box, which is obviously exactly what we're saying.
Yeah.
So we're now going to see the production of 2 minutes of power play from the Diamonds versus that penalty shot. I just find, and again, it's a personal thing. I find that penalty shot, it's you've got a 50-50 versus that 2 minutes where you've got 2 minutes to try and produce something. I do find it a very odd weighting in this game versus your standard penalties. So that was someone through on goal.
Yep.
And they get one chance to redeem it as opposed to 2 minutes. And I find it a bit odd.
Well, we're definitely in for 2 minutes of excitement here as Forbes picks it up along the boards here. Steel Queens managed to kill off the last penalty, and we'll see if they can do that again here. Eastwood playing very well on that last PK out again here. Trachtenberg looking to deny that shot. Schoon's going to rim that around with some intention as Trachtenberg picks up this, what's going to be a pass, cuts to the center of the ice. Nice drop pass, finds Bridger, who shoots, finds the glass.
Stunning from Trachtenberg there, working back here and then knowing to moving forward into exactly the right place to then what was a very, very dangerous breakaway.
I think it's more stunning from Schoon, that big rim and set her up for that, nice skate. Schoon knew what she was doing then, that's why she's coaching.
That was a set play. I'm familiar with so they will rim it from the far board right up into the neutral zone like that, and it was a great read from two line mates that know how to play together. Centering pass, rebound denied, and that's going to be Eastwood clearing that out. A big moment for the Diamonds, who keep it in.
I think they'd already thought that was going out, but the change was already on. So the momentum lost ever so slightly, but they've got everyone back.
Bridger gaining the zone.
Nicely done with the skate.
Yep. On the pinch was Johnston. Steel Queens maybe getting a little bit far forward there on the penalty kill. Easy save there, though, as Johnson collects this in the corner. Actually, no, that will be the Diamonds coming away with it. Turning away from Trachtenberg, picked up by Alisop. Wooding, big save from Archibald. Johnston tries to dump it out, doesn't keep it in. It's going to be Trachtenberg off to the races. 2-on-0 with Bridger, 2-on-2. She's going to take the shot. Oh, it goes over the net. Oh, no. Tries to do the shootout move. Back to 5-on-5 are the Steel Queens.
I think there was a little hint of steal there. I think I heard a little bit of a ping, so she was close.
Okay. It's been a real nail biter. 3-on-2 here for almost 20 minutes now, and that's going to be Davidson muscling her way forward. Fires it from downtown, just wide of the net. Had a bit of mustard on that wrist shot too. Carson battling in the corner. Agnew comes away with it. Good puck protection. Puts it on. Covered up by Johnson.
No, well covered from the Diamonds there. And again, just that little bit of a change of momentum. The skater came back on to make it sort of equal. And so everyone was back at full strength. And I think the Steel Queens were trying to sort of capitalise on that.
So Emily Johnson's been facing the full range of shots from basically Division 2, Division 1, last night elite. So she's such a multi-skilled, multi-talented netminder. She's not going to give in easy at all.
Lucille with the shot. Big save, but a big rebound comes out too. Schoon on the blue line. Fires it into traffic. It finds its way into the corner. It's going to be Agnew putting it back up to the blue line. Eastwood dumps it in on net. Pushed wide. And this is going to be dumped out. And we'll go the full length of the ice. We may have icing here. We do not. The goalie plays it. And this is going to be Campbell with some speed behind the net. Good start to the breakout. Slams on the brakes. Finds Schoon as the Steel Queens start another breakout. Can't quite connect with Carson. So the Diamonds will dump this in the other way.
Oh, I think that was the referee.
Uh-oh.
He's always in the way, that guy. He also fell in the first period. We didn't take the opportunity to celebrate him falling.
Eastwood with a nice D-to-D. Good hinge play there from the Steel Queens. Stretch pass finds Agnew. on the dump in. We're going to have the dump and change and the stoppage. Oh, no. Okay. Yep. The goalie tosses it out. And Giles on the forecheck. Oh, nice stretch pass from the Diamonds.
A little flick through from Forbes and looking for some support. But
picked off by Davidson. Both players going down hard into the boards on that one. Hoping everybody's okay.
it seems to be okay. I think everyone's up and running. Davidson, the assistant, obviously then pushing back and making sure. Where's your thoughts on that? Do you think that was good play?
Yeah, that was good, strong play out of both players there. Good win here from Trachtenberg. Finds Davidson along the boards. Steel Queen's going to rim this one out. Another excellent set play, but Russell's just out of reach of that one. I do like the rim breakout myself. Cheeky play, and the Diamonds are going to look to try and get this started. Trachtenberg with some time here. Oh, but it does get picked off there by Tyndale.
Yeah, Tyndale's been absolutely excellent in the last few games I've seen her. Really strong, solid player, and my word, does she skate.
Yeah, a good stick out of there in 3 different occasions, just forcing her way into this zone, deciding that she wants a centering pass. New Love, shot denied, rebound denied. Woo! That was really close, almost an equalizer.
That was a
play.
close
Trachtenberg's finding herself alone, though, on the breakaway. Forehand, backhand. Big save again from Johnson. Making a case for being the MVP of her team on this game here today. Steel Queens dump it into the corner. Go back on side.
Too many men.
Women. Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Well, I literally the first game I commentated on, I had this sudden panic moment of not knowing what to say for too many men on the ice at the women's game.
Only too many men.
No, I know it is.
Too many players. Yeah.
So there was a sudden panic, and you think I'm going to get burnt in a wicker man here.
Oh, we have a Steel Queen in the box for it too.
Too many. Yeah.
Oh no. I think the Queens were arguing that the puck was on the far side of the ice, so it was pretty hard to
I think it was a close call. Close call, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't see it as obvious. Usually on a too many on the ice, it's a fairly obvious call. On that one, I thought it might have been a bit strong.
So, I mean, I'm glad we've got this penalty advantage, but that linesman is notorious for calling terrible too many men calls.
Yeah, I think it's...
nice clear there from David.
Was he here yesterday? Because there was a liner that called an offside called an offside on Diamonds when we were in our defensive zone.
Oh,
Different guy.
Yeah,
that was
a belter.
That is okay.
She took it back back inside our own blue line and got called offside. It was rectified.
Too many players on the ice is the call. Agnew chasing this down. Great player on the penalty kill. Schoon scooping that up on the forehand. Rimming it around, looking for Santelli to clear this for her. But that is going to be Wooding trying to drop it and can't. This is Santelli with Campbell on a 2-on-1. Patty watch. Does she fire it in? Low glove side rebound finds the stratosphere.
Emily Johnson once again standing tall, making herself as big as possible in that net. And again, here we go again.
Steel Queens potentially with more shots on the power play that aren't their power plays so far in this game. Looking to make it 0 for 3 against the Diamonds, who keep it in. Cooper firing it low. Santelli looking to pick this off, but does not as Tate wants this puck. We got a corner battle. Tate getting her foot on it to try and keep it away. Waiting for her teammate supports her. The Steel Queens happy to just let the penalty die out, though, and hold the puck there in the corner.
Well, we've certainly got a game here. It did look at one stage in the first like it was going to be very, very one-sided, and a minute and a half to go in the second. It's very, very close.
Steel Queens with a quick change here. Davidson Johnson coming out on the ice. Davidson denies the pass 4 times now, and it's going to take a lateral move over to Wooding to gain the zone here. Chipped up to the high slot area, stopped by Trachtenberg, who fires it right back up.
So he successfully killed that penalty.
Sorry, that was Johnston. That was Johnston with the stop. Okay, Steel Queens kill another penalty. Over 3 are the Diamonds. Oh, this finds Russell in front on the backhand.
I'm about to say that
we
was
have a player whipping.
If that's what I think that was,
that's a penalty shot.
Another penalty shot because Mia Forbes
through a stick.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, that was.
Well, this is
honestly, that was slightly disappointing to see. I think I'm absolutely positive, in all honesty, that Johnson had that covered.
Yeah.
You know, she was squared up to it. She was in exactly the right place. And I do get the feeling that was.
I think she's getting a penalty as well.
I mean, seriously, how often do you see in women's hockey 2 penalty shots given in one game? It doesn't happen very often. And it shows why it's an exciting game to watch and why more people should get down to the arenas around the country and actually come and watch the women's game.
No, absolutely, totally seconded. The other thing I've noticed is, hang on, let's get through this. Over to you, lad.
All right. Russell. Yeah. Russell taking her time here. Okay, and we have this penalty shot underway. Russell looking to put the Steel Queens up 2. Big save. Oh,
I had a horrible feeling. There. You've seen these football videos where if someone saves a penalty, runs off to celebrate, and lands back in the net.
Right in the net.
I really had a horrible feeling that was going to drop in.
Emily Johnson coming up big again, outstanding talent. I mean, the gal can play for anyone she wants to, chooses to play for us, and she's amazing.
I think the one thing I will say from both netminders, the form, sort of starting form from face-off tonight, is stunning. You know, they've got it absolutely nailed.
Steel Queens have definitely been practicing their face-off formations and set plays. Great stick check there from Davidson, known for that skewer, just takes the puck away. I really like that drop back from her forward there to cover the position too. Oh, good stick on that shot. The Steel Queens known for their defensive edge as well in the previous league, in this one as well. Stalwarts are the Queens guard. As the Queens look to break out here, they're 4 wide against 2. Might need a little bit more pep in their step if they want to capitalize on these numbers. Russell, centering pass, does find a skate, unfortunately, instead of a stick. But Giles is digging hard there, kept in as well by Spoon. Oh, but that's going to get dumped the length of the ice here. Archibald.
Testing the netminder.
Yep.
Well, testing the concentration anyway.
Yeah. It was a good mature play for her to just, put the knee down, put the stick down. No opportunity for a bouncing puck.
No, I mean, very, very level pegging for that period. I mean, it's absolutely superb hockey.
Yes.
Not the game I don't think any of us were expecting after that the first period. So it's going to be an absolute barn burner, I think, in the third.
Yeah, it's going to be a real test for both teams. 3-2 is the score going into the third. Scoreless through the second. So, we went from, a lot of high energy scoring in the first period to, really defensive grinding play in the second.
I think a lot of this is going to come down to fitness, as you say. The skating from Diamonds may be the thing that gives us an advantage in that third if we can keep that pace. Mm-hmm. But as Steel Queens have proved all in that second one, at any moment that counter is on the cards, and we've just got to make sure we've got that. We can't be relying purely on Emily in the net to protect us from that.
Steel Queens are lethal, as I've said before. Diamonds are a third period team. They're going to come out fighting. They know what to do. They've got 20 minutes to turn this around, and I've got no doubt that they will come out and turn the whole picture around in their favour.
And for the Steel Queens, they're in their element now. Defense is their strongest side of their play, and they're not the one chasing the game too. So they do have the advantage of they're not chasing the game uphill. So that might give them that little bit of a step that they need to just shut out the game. And
Diamonds are going to have to come out fighting, and let's face it, with that counter, it brings a risk. Mm-hmm. But obviously, it's sport. You've got to take the risk.
Yeah.
And let's face it, the only people that are definitely going to win out of that is us watching it up here. So it should be pretty good, I think. So we shall see you in about sort of 3-4 minutes. We'll see everyone soon.